So the reason we give you, very specific parameters around time and space and all of that is to give guidance, is to give structure to the parts of us that love structure. We really need structure in our lives. And so it's a tool, but absolutely, we want to figure out a way to make it work for us. And so I think that's a great idea, to just to meet yourself halfway in a sense and say like, okay, well, let's just try it on, and then see how it goes. I think that's fantastic. And because also when I'm encouraging people to do JournalSpeak every day, for example, for 20 minutes and all of that, my wish for you is not that you will have to do JournalSpeak every day for the rest of your life in order to maintain, a healing experience. My wish for you is actually that it will continuously become more and more flexible and natural in the way that you talk to yourself, think about yourself, and experience your life. So for me, I don't journal every day at this point. I do it more as needed. And there are times when I go into daily JournalSpeak flow because that's needed. But a lot of times what happens for me, and what I get so excited to hear about from my clients and anyone else who shares their process with me, is that we learn how to do JournalSpeak in the moment, without paper, without a closed door, without all the trappings of the practice. And sometimes we do, I still do 20 minutes, I close the door, I do my whole thing sometimes as I need that level of containment and sort of intensity and approach. But a lot of times what happens for me now is like I was saying earlier, I'll be in a situation and it's like, oh, wow, that just like totally brought up all kinds of old stuff about like friends from grade school that like, drama, so, whatever. And I'm thinking about it now, but I'm in this situation with this, grocery store clerk, and I can't fully process this right now, but I'm going to come back to it later. Or I'm going to just give myself pause to just notice that pattern. Like, wow, the way she said that reminded me of that old stuff, and it immediately brought up like anger in me. Whoa, I might need to look at that later. Or I might just like need to let that flow through me right now. And then that's it. I'm able to get back into that conversation, or, treat that person as just themselves and not like all that old stuff that's coming forward. So I think playing with it, being flexible with your practice is a great way of starting to trust yourself, to know how to make this work for you. So I think that's awesome.